The hallway still echoes with the sound of your keys, but the lock hasn't turned in weeks. There's a half-empty mug sitting right by the sink, leaving stains on the porcelain darker than ink. I used to believe we were written in stone, that forever was a place we could call our own. But the script got rewritten, the ink started to run, and the darkness arrived just to swallow the sun. I knew about heartbreak, I'd heard of the word, like a song on the radio I never preferred. I thought it was something that happened to strangers. I didn't see the signs, I didn't see the dangers. But the walls started cracking, the pictures fell down, and the cold wind blew through this empty old town. I felt the earth shake when you blew out the flame. That was the moment when goodbye learned my name. It didn't just visit, it moved in the hall. It painted its shadow all over the wall. Now it's the only thing that feels the same since the terrible day when goodbye learned my name. Now I walk through the city and I see it everywhere, in the space beside me, in the cold morning air. It's a language I'm speaking without meaning to. Every sentence I start ends up looking for you. I try to hide out, keep the curtains drawn tight, but it finds me in dreams in the middle of the night. It whispers of places we promised to go, and all of the secrets that we'll never know. We were the lucky ones, untouchable gold, or at least that's the lie that I let myself hold. Now I'm just a face in the crowd of the lost, counting the memories, paying the cost. Yeah, the walls started cracking, the pictures fell down, and the cold wind blew through this empty old town. I felt the earth shake when you blew out the flame. That was the moment when goodbye learned my name. It didn't just visit, it moved in the hall. It painted its shadow all over the wall. Now it's the only thing that feels the same since the terrible day when goodbye learned my name. It knows my address, it knows where I sleep. It counts every promise I couldn't keep. It's familiar and cruel, like a ghost in the glass, watching the sand run out of the hourglass. I'm on a first name basis with the end of the line. I gave it your heart and it shattered mine. Dust settles in, I'm forgetting exactly how to begin. I miss who I was before everything changed, before the silence felt so rearranged. Yeah, that was the day. When goodbye learned my name. I was ready for the thunder, I was ready for the storm. I was bracing for the cold to come and steal away the warmth. I expected us to shatter like a glass against the wall, to hear the jagged edges of a final angry call. I held my breath and waited for the screaming to start, for the violent separation of a heart tearing from a heart. But the curtains didn't flutter and the windows didn't shake. You didn't give me any reason to say it was a fake. You just looked at me with sorrow, standing in the hall, and that was the hardest part of all. 'Cause you left softly, like the snow falling down. You left softly, without making a sound. You didn't slam the door, you didn't raise your voice. You just made a quiet, devastating choice. It would have been easier if you had burned it to the ground. But you live softly, and the silence is the loudest sound. You kissed me on the forehead, you whispered, "Take care." Then you turned around and vanished into empty air. If you had cursed my name, if you had told me I was wrong, I could have turned that anger into a different kind of song. I could have hated you for leaving, I could have placed the blame, but you handled my heart gently while you extinguished the flame. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a house that's perfect need, with the memory of your footsteps retreating down the street. Yeah, you left softly, like the snow falling down. You left softly, without making a sound. You didn't slam the door, you didn't raise your voice. You just made a quiet, devastating choice. It would have been easier if you had burned it to the ground. But you left softly, and the silence is the loudest sound. I wish you had broken something, I wish you had made a mess. Anything other than this gentle tenderness. How am I supposed to move on? How am I supposed to heal when the cut was so precise that I didn't even feel the moment that you did it, the moment that you killed it? The dust hasn't settled because nothing was disturbed, just a quiet ending to everything we were. You slipped out like a shadow before the light of day. You left softly, you just drifted away. the anger and I smoothed it out like a wrinkled shirt I had to worry about. I found the sadness lying on the floor and I picked it up so I could close the door. I washed the memories in water cold, trying to keep them from growing old. It's a methodical thing, this cleaning up, like rinsing the coffee from a porcelain cup. I'm making it tidy, I'm making it clean, erasing the evidence of where we have been. It takes a steady hand to make the line straight, to pack up the burden of all of this weight. I didn't scream and I didn't cry, I just organized our last goodbye. And I folded my feelings away like winter clothes on a warm spring day, pressed them down flat so the lid would close, buried the thorns to remember the rose. I made them into a perfect square so no one would notice that they were there. Yeah, I got through the night and I got through the day, because I folded my feelings away. They're sitting in the back of a drawer in my mind. The I misuse and the you were so kind. They're stacked in a pile, neat and precise, paid for with silence, a terrible price. I walk through the world and I look quite alright, but I'm carrying heavy luggage tonight. It's easy to carry if it's packed up tight, if you don't let the darkness touch the light. But it takes a steady hand to make the line straight, to pack up the burden of all of this weight. I didn't scream and I didn't cry, I just organized our last goodbye. 'Cause I folded my feelings away like winter clothes on a warm spring day, pressed them down flat so the lid would close, buried the thorns to remember the rose. I made them into a perfect square so no one would notice that they were there. Yeah, I got through the night and I got through the day, because I folded my feelings away. But the problem with paper, the problem with cloth is the crease remains when you shake it off. You can fold it as small as an origami crane, but the shape of the paper still holds the pain. I'm down terrified, one day the drawer will fly open and show me the pieces of what we had broken. I'm scared that the neatness is just a disguise for the tears that are waiting behind my eyes. shut the drawer tight. I'm keeping them hidden. don't have to see, but they're still taking up all the room inside me. I folded them away, but I didn't throw them away. I finally took the pictures off the wall, fixed the plaster, patched the hole in the hall. I donated the sweater you left on the chair, scrubbed the pillowcases to get out the hair. I changed the locks on the heavy front door. I don't leave a key underneath the mat anymore. According to the lease, I'm living alone. I've reclaimed this house as my very own. I did the work, I cleared the space, removed every single trace of your face. I thought if the rooms were empty and clean, I could finally wake up from this bad dream. But you took your boxes, you took your car, you took your distance and you took it far. But you left behind the things I can't touch, the shadow that leans on the door like a crutch, the echo of laughter in the dead of the night, the way that the kitchen looks in the morning light. Yeah, the landlord says there's no one about, so tell me why these memories won't move out. There's a ghost sitting at the table at 10, asking me how my morning has been. There's a phantom touch on the small of my back when the thunder rolls and the sky turns black. I try to ignore them, I walk past the noise, I try to drown out the sound of your voice, but they're squatting in corners and hiding in dust, breaking the silence and breaking my trust. Did the work I clear this, remove every single trace of your face. But how do you pack up a feeling so deep when it finds you the moment you fall asleep? Cause you took your boxes, you took your car, you took your distance and you took it far. But you left behind the things I can't touch, the shadow that leans on the door like a crutch, the echo of laughter in the dead of the night, the way that the kitchen looks in the morning light. Yeah, the landlord says there's no one about, so tell me why these memories won't move out. I'm tired of doing these emotional favors. They don't pay the rent, they just take up the room, turning my living room into a tomb. Why do they stay when the love is all gone? Why am I holding on? You took it far, but you left behind the things I can't touch, the shadow that leans on the door like a crutch, the echo of laughter in the dead of the night, the way that the kitchen looks in the morning light. Yeah, the landlord says there's no one about, so tell me why these memories won't move out. I guess they're staying for another night. Just me and the ghosts, just me and the ghosts, memories that won't move out, memories that won't move out. Engine started up outside. I watched the red tail lights collide. darkness of the street, I couldn't move my frozen feet. I replayed the scene 1,000 times, looking for the reasons, looking for the crimes. But you were calm and you were cold. You let the ending just unfold. You didn't slam the door, you didn't scream. It felt like walking through a fever dream. I prepared myself for a jagged fight, for words would keep me awake all night. I was ready for anger, ready for hate, to blame it all on a twist of fate. But you looked at me with those tired eyes, and you didn't offer me any lies. You didn't say goodbye and you didn't say go. You didn't say the things that I needed to know. You just touched my cheek and you bowed your head, and it's the silence now that fills my bed. But the knife in my heart, the thing that bled, was that I love you, the last thing you said. How am I supposed to close the gate when you leave me with love instead of hate? If you would curse my name and walked away, I could have learned to hate you more every day. But you left a flower inside of a fire. You left me with hope, you left me desire. And now I'm trapped within this paradox, trying to pick the unpickable locks. I was ready for yelling, ready for pain, to wash you away in the heavy rain. But how do I bury a memory so sweet when the tragedy feels so incomplete? You say it if you're leaving. Why give me air if I'm not breathing? It's the cruelest mercy I've ever known, to clean my heart while you break your own. Don't say you love me and walk out the door. Don't say you love me, not anymore. Wondering what I'm waiting for. The car is gone, the street is dead, and I'm trapped inside of the words you fed. Yeah, the knife in my heart, the thing that bled, was I love you, the last thing you said. I make the coffee, I butter the toast. I don't see the shadow, I don't see the ghost. I drive in the traffic, I sing with the radio. I put on the mask for the people that I know. They ask how I'm doing, I say that I'm good. I'm acting exactly the way that I should. I'm working the hours, I'm paying the bills. I'm avoiding the silence that kills. And honestly, I believe it for an hour or maybe two. I can almost convince my body that it isn't missing you. Yeah, I'm fine until I'm not. I'm a fortress until the shot. I'm holding the water back with my hands. I'm building a castle on sinking sands. It happens in a heartbeat, it happens in a flash. 1 minute I'm flying, the next is the crash. There's no warning sign, there's no X on the spot. Yeah, I'm fine until I'm not. It's usually the sunset that triggers the slide, or a couple I see walking side by side. It's the smell of that rain on the hot concrete, or the way that the bedsheet tangles my feet. I'm the life of the party, I'm laughing the loudest. My friends say I'm strong and they tell me they're proudest, but they don't see the shaking inside of my hands when the hourglass runs out of sand. And honestly, I believe it, that I'm finally moving on, until the light flickers out and the darkness is drawn. 'Cause I'm fine until I'm not. I'm a fortress until the shot. I'm holding the water back with my hands. I'm building a castle on sinking sands. It happens in a heartbeat, it happens in a flash. 1 minute I'm flying, the next is the crash. There's no warning sign, there's no X on the spot. Yeah, I'm fine until I'm not. It's a dangerous game that I play with my mind, leaving the wreckage so far behind. But grief isn't linear, it isn't a line. It's a wave that destroys you time after time. I can't schedule the breakdown, I can't plan the pain. I'm perfectly dry till I'm drowning again. I take a deep breath, I wipe off my face, put everything back in its proper place. The moment is past, the storm moved along. I'm back in the rhythm, back in the song. I'll see you tomorrow, I'll give it a shot. 'Cause I'm fine. I'm fine until I'm not. Sky tore open just after 2, turning the streetlights a watery blue. Usually I love the sound on the roof. It feels like a cover, it feels like the truth. I sat on the porch with the cold on my skin, waiting for the cleansing to finally begin. I wanted the thunder to drown out the quiet, to silence the noise of this internal riot. I walked through storms with a broken heart. seem to disintegrate. Now I'm staring at glass that is fogged up with breath, tracing your initials, scared on to death. I thought that the storm would bring some relief, a natural partner to hold all my grief. I've hidden my tears in the downpour for years, masking the pain and the doubts and the fears, thinking the clouds understood what I meant, that the heavens were crying the tears that I sent. But the water just fell like lead to the ground, and the ghost of your laugh was the louder sound. I waited for the flood to wash you away, to turn all the color back into the gray. But the pavement is wet and I'm still dry, running out of tears, I'm too tired to cry. Yeah, I look to the sky for a reason to rhyme, but the rain didn't help this time. But everything here just looks the same. Turn all the color back into the gray. But the pavement is wet and I'm still dry, running out of tears, I'm too tired to cry. Yeah, I look to the sky for a reason to rhyme, but the rain didn't help this time. No, it didn't help this time. Still missing wet shoes and a broken heart. The clouds are empty now, but I'm not. Through the coffee and the traffic fight, I can smile at the cashier, I can do my job, I can lose myself inside the busy mob. The daylight's a distraction, it's a helpful friend. It helps me to pretend that this isn't the end. I keep the radio loud, I keep the schedule tight, I run as fast as I can to outrun the night. But the sun has no loyalty, it sinks in the west and puts my fragile composure to the ultimate test. The shadows stretch out across the living room floor, and silence starts slipping underneath the door. Yeah, the nights are longer now. Still hold the key. I'm tossing and I'm turning in this ocean of a bed. never really shows. I count the cracks in the ceiling, I count the cars on the street, I count the beats of a heart that feels incomplete. Every second is a minute, every minute is an hour since you took away the light and you took away the power. 'Cause the sun has no loyalty, it sinks in the west and leaves me here alone with this hollowness in my chest. The shadows stretch out across the living room floor, and silence starts slipping underneath the door. Yeah, the nights are longer now, the clock is stuck on 3. The darkness is a prison cell, and you still hold the key. I'm tossing and I'm turning in this ocean of a bed, drowning in the words that we never really said. I don't know where the sun is gone, but God, the nights are longer now. They say it's just a season, they say it's just the time of year, but I know the reason why the winter is here. You are the sunrise, you are the dawn, and the world stays dark now that you're gone. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., still waiting, the dawn is taking its time. I'm just watching the shadows since you left. The nights are longer now, so much longer now. The nights are longer now. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Model thinking thoughts expand to view. Model thoughts chevron right. Chevron right. Here are the lyrics lyrics for smiling through the ending. The song is about the excruciating pain of pretending to be okay during a breakup so the other person doesn't feel guilty. It's about the final act of love being a performance of strength, even while you are internally shattering. Tempo, slow ballad style. The lyrics should feel elegant but tragic, bittersweet. Sacrificial, cinematic, bittersweet. Sacrificial, cinematic, bittersweet. Sacrificial, cinematic, bittersweet. The check is on the table and the coffee's getting cold. We've run out of the stories that we haven't already told. I see the hesitation in the corner of your eye. You're searching for the kindest way that you can say goodbye. My heart is hammering against the cage of my chest, but I promise myself I'll put this feeling to rest. So I steady my hands and I look at your face, and I don't let a single tear fall all over the place. My jaw is getting tight from holding it in. I'm fighting a war that I know I can't win. You're waiting for anger, you're waiting for tears, but I'm not gonna validate all of your fears. So I'm smiling through the ending. I'm giving you the best performance of my life. I'm hiding all the bleeding from the twisting of the knife. I'll nod my head and say I understand. I'll even offer you a steady hand. You'll never know just how much I'm pretending while I'm smiling through the ending. You look so relieved that I'm taking this well. You think I'm in heaven, but I'm burning in hell. You say, I'm so glad that we can still be friends. I laugh and agree, but that's where it ends. I'm memorizing details for the lonely nights ahead. The way the light hits you, the words that you said. I'm saving the breakdown for the drive to my house, but right here, right now, I'm as quiet as a mouse, and the corners of my mouth are starting to shake. How much more of this acting can one person take? You're gathering your keys and checking your phone while I'm terrified of being alone. But I'm smiling through the ending. I'm giving you the best performance of my life. I'm hiding all the bleeding from the twisting of the knife. I'll nod my head and say I understand. I'll even offer you a steady hand. You'll never know just how much I'm pretending while I'm smiling through the ending. Consider this my final gift to you, a guilt-free goodbye, a sky of blue. I won't be the anchor that holds you down. I won't be the reason that you wear a frown. I'll swallow the poison and call it sweet, just to make your departure complete. Yeah, I'm smiling through the ending. It's the hardest performance of my life. I'm hiding all the bleeding from the twisting of the knife. I'll nod my head and say I understand. I'll let you let go of my hand. You'll never know just how much I'm pretending. I waited till you turned the corner. I waited till you were out of sight. I can stop smiling now. I can stop smiling now. expand a view, model thoughts, chevron right. Feel louder. This if this song explores the phenomenon where the absence of a person feels heavy and more intrusive than their presence ever did. It used the physical object, an empty chair at a dinner table or in a living room as a focal point for grief. It should feel intimate, slightly haunting, and psychologically heavy. Tempo slow, guggenty, strip back a closer guitar, a piano with a lot of space between the notes, maybe a subtle sound of a clock strung to a new intro. They say that silence is a peaceful thing, but they don't know the noise a missing brings. It screams your name across the dining room, it echoes like a cannon in the gloom. I turn the volume up to drown it out, but the ghost of us is starting to shout. Yeah, the house is quiet, the lights are down, but the empty chairs feel louder now. The indentation where you used to sit is fading out a little bit by bit. I thought about moving it to the shed, maybe buying a sofa for the space instead. But I'm terrified to change the scene and wipe away the evidence of where we've been. So I walk around it on my tiptoes, trying to hide from the grief that grows. But the furniture is mocking me today, standing guard over who went away. The silence is a peaceful thing, but they don't know the noise a missing brings. It screams your name across the living room, it echoes like a cannon in the gloom. I turn the volume up to drown it out, but the ghost of us is starting to shout. Yeah, the house is quiet, the lights are down, but the empty chairs feel louder now. It's just wood, it's just fabric and foam. So why does it feel like the heart of the home? I wanna break it into pieces, I wanna burn it in the yard. Why does letting go of furniture have to be this hard? It's so hard. It screams your name across the room, a deafening reminder of the gloom. I turn the volume up to drown it out, but the ghost of us is starting to shout. The house is quiet, the lights are down, but the empty chairs feel louder now. playground, 6'3" of you on tokens. Model thinking thoughts, 6'3" of you model thoughts. Chevron right, model thinking thoughts. Expand of you model thoughts. Chevron right. Thinking that's extreme of you, model thoughts, Chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expand of you, model thoughts, Chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expand of you, model thoughts, Chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expand of you, model thoughts, Chevron right. View model thoughts, Chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expand a view model thoughts, Chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expandingly model thoughts, Chevron right. Cause one explores the idea of a humble alone, and it's given without fanfare. It's about being the person who held everything together behind the scenes, only to realize that the partner wanted fireworks and noise instead of stability. It's a very intimate, fragile song. Tempo is slow, delicate, a soft felt piano, and perhaps a single violin line. The vocal should be breathy and close to the microphone. I didn't write it quietly, and the spaces in between, in the early morning hours, and the parts that go unseen. I gave you every piece of me without a single sound, but I guess the love I gave to you was too soft to keep you around. Yeah, I loved you quietly, but silence is what kills me now. Stories that you told, I carried all the burdens you couldn't hold. I was the foundation underneath the floor while you were always looking out the door. I swallowed down my anger and my pride just to keep the peace alive inside. I thought that if I didn't ask for much, you'd never feel the pressure of my touch. But you were chasing the spotlight. You wanted a love that would scream, and I was just a whisper waking you up from the dream. Cause I loved you quietly in the spaces in between, in the early morning hours, and the parts that go unseen. I gave you every piece of me without a single sound, but I guess the love I gave to you was too soft to keep you around. Yeah, I loved you quietly, but silence is what kills me now. I screamed it in my heart. I loved you quietly in the spaces in between, in the early morning hours, and the parts that went unseen. I gave you every piece of me without a single sound, but you couldn't hear the heartbeat buried in down. Yeah, I loved you quietly. I broke quietly. I'm leaving quietly. I'm leaving quietly. Quietly. deals with the subconscious. You can control your thoughts during the day. You can pretend you're over someone, stay busy and smile, but you can't control your dreams. The song focuses on the betrayal of one's own mind when defenses are down at night. Tempo, slow haunting, the piano led with violin, swell strings of envy and intimately football plays, and I'm defenseless in this quiet place. 'Cause I'm still saying your name in my sleep, a secret that I promised I would keep. My heart is a traitor when I close my eyes. It undoes every one of my goodbyes. I wake up with the syllables on my tongue like a song that's waiting to be sung. The days are mine, but the nights are deep, and I'm still saying your name in my sleep. It wakes me up, the sound of my own voice, like I didn't even have a choice. For a split second, I think you're in the room before the reality fills up the gloom. It's embarrassing to be this obsessed, to be a haunted house, to be possessed by a memory that simply won't pack up and leave. No matter what, I force myself to believe. Yeah, the sun goes down and the walls close in, and the armor starts to wear down thin. I close my eyes and I start to drift, and you're the unwanted heavy gift. 'Cause I'm still saying your name in my sleep, a secret that I promised I would keep. My heart is a traitor when I close my eyes. It undoes every one of my goodbyes. I wake up with the syllables on my tongue like a song that's waiting to be sung. The days are mine, but the nights are deep, and I am still saying your name in my sleep. I don't wanna miss you, I don't wanna care. I reach out in the darkness and grab at the air. How do I evict you from inside my head? You're gone from my life, so get out of my bed. It all went away. Yeah, I'm still saying your name in my sleep, a secret that I promised I would keep. My heart is a traitor when I close my eyes. It undoes every one of my goodbyes. I wake up with the syllables on my tongue like a song that's waiting to be sung. The days are mine, but the nights are deep, and I'm still saying your name in my your name, yeah. Playground, 6, 7, 8 tokens. Model thinking thoughts, expand a few model thoughts. Chevron write lyrics for your song. We almost made it home. I have structured this as a slow piano or acoustic guitar driven ballad. The verses should be sung with a bit of restraint, building up to a more powerful night, but made it home. We almost made it home. Tempo soaring and spring. I could see the front porch swing. I could feel the summer heat. We had the keys in our hands. We had the future in the zone. God, it hurts the most to know, yeah, that we almost made it home. They say the journey matters more than where you go, but they never felt a loss like this. To see the destination through the window and lose it in the final twist. I'm walking through the rooms that echo back, conversations that we'll never have. Now everything is fading into black, like a destination missing from the map. We survived the mountains, we survived the cold. We had a story that was waiting to be told, but the engine went quiet right when safety was near. And we almost made it home. We were turning down the street. I could see the front porch swing. I could feel the summer heat. We had the keys in our hands. We had the future in the zone. God, it hurts the most to know that we almost made it home. One more mile, one more day, one more word we didn't say. If we just held on a little tighter, if the load was just a little lighter, we were right there. We were right there. Yeah, we almost made it home. We were turning down the street. I could see the front porch swing. I could feel the summer heat. We had the keys in our hands, but now I'm standing here alone. God, it kills me just to know that we almost made it home. Yeah, we were so close, just up the driveway. We almost made it home. I practice my good morning in the mirror every day, until the cracks around my mouth just seem to go away. I wore my laughter like a shield, heavy in gold, to keep you from the stories that I never would have told. You said I was your rock, the one who stayed so strong, but you didn't hear the static in the middle of our song. I was a master of the light, a shadow in the hall, building up the ceiling just so you wouldn't see it fall. It was the breath I didn't take when you walked in the room, the way I learned a flower in a garden full of gloom. It was the tremor in my fingers when I reached to hold your hand, a language made of silence that you didn't understand. You saw the surface of the water, calm and silver blue, but you never saw the wreckage that was sinking out of you. Yeah, I was breaking every law, drowning in the hurt you never saw. I'd wait until the house was dark, to sleep, to let out all the promises I knew I couldn't keep. I turned my face toward the wall and weep without a sound, while you were dreaming deeply just 2 inches from the ground. I wonder if you noticed that I stopped asking for more, how I left my heart like an old coat behind the door. You loved the version of me that was easy to believe, but you never saw the stay written all across my sleeve. Breaking every law, drowning in the hurt you never saw. Was I just that good at hiding all the gray, or were you just looking the other way? It's a lonely kind of torture, a special kind of hell, to be loved for the mass but never known for yourself. It was the breath that I didn't take when you walked in the room, the way I learned to flower in a garden full of gloom. You saw the surface of the water, calm and silver blue, but you never saw the wreckage that was sinking out of you. I was screaming through the thought, lost inside the hurt you never saw. You never saw the tears, you never saw the fear. I was standing right in front of you, and I was never really here. No, you never saw the hurt you never saw. You were pacing around the kitchen floor again, throwing words like rocks at a window pane, twisting up my sentences into a knot, accusing me of things I never thought. Usually I'd be standing my ground, trying to turn this sinking ship around. I list the reasons, I'd show you the proof. I'd scream until my throat was raw with truth, but something in my chest just finally broke. I watched the fire turn into smoke. I looked at you and saw a stranger's face, and realized I was running in a race that I could never win. And I let you think the worst of me, I let you rewrite history. I didn't try to clarify the lines, I didn't look for one more way to make you mine. You painted me the villain, and I let the colors dry. I didn't offer up a defense or an alibi. Yeah, the silence was the hardest sound remaining, but the moment that we ended was the day I stopped explaining. You waited for the pushback, but it never came. You waited for the guilt to fan the flame. I saw the confusion living in your eyes when I didn't take the bait of your despise. I realized that my voice is just a sound that you don't want to hear when you are down. If you're determined to misunderstand, then there's no too late to let you in. So I let you think the worst of me. I let you rewrite history. I didn't try to clarify the lines. I didn't look for one more way to make you mine. You painted me the villain, and I let the colors dry. I didn't offer up a defense or an alibi. Yeah, the silence was the hardest sound remaining. But the moment that we ended was the day I stopped explaining. See, shouting means you're fighting for a heartbeat left to save, but silence is the flower that you lay upon a grave. Hey, loved you enough to argue, I loved you enough to try, but I love myself enough this time to let the fire die. I let it die. I let you think the worst of me. I let you rewrite history. You painted me the villain, and I let the colors dry. I didn't offer up a defense or an alibi. The silence is the only thing remaining. You can be right, I won't fight. I'm too tired for the straining. Yeah, the day I lost you was the day I stopped explaining. Playground, 3, 4, 5 tokens. Model thinking thoughts, expanded view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expanded view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expanded view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expanded view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking thoughts, expanded view, model thoughts, chevron right. Here are the lyrics for silence sounds like you. Then said, the song turns the concept of silence on its head. Instead of the house being empty and quiet, the silence feels loud and oppressive because it is filled with the absence of the person. It's when it's seen and haunting and deeply sorrowful. A lonely cello or violin, accompanied by a sparse piano high reverb. I turned off the TV just to stop the glare. I held my breath to see if you were standing there. The floorboards usually settle with a familiar creak, but tonight the house is playing hide and seek. I used to hate the way you'd hum that stupid song. I used to tell you that the volume was too strong, but now the air is thick enough to choke upon. I didn't know how loud it gets when you are gone. They say that peace is quiet, they say that calm is still, but this lack of noise is a heavy void that I can never fill. It's the pause after a slamming door. It's the clothes left on the bedroom floor. It's the ringing in my ears when I'm alone. It's the lack of vibration on my phone. I cover up my ears, but the truth comes through. I never knew that silence sounds like you. these eggshells, trying not to crash. Searching through the ashes for a little flash of who we were before the mute button was pressed. Now I'm just a prisoner of this quietness. They say that peace is quiet, they say that calm is still, but this lack of noise is a heavy void that I can never fill. It's the pause after a slamming door, it's the clothes left on the bedroom floor, it's the ringing in my ears when I'm alone, it's the lack of vibration on my phone. I cover up my ears, but the truth comes through. I never knew that silence sounds like you. It's a pause after a slamming door, it's the clothes left on the bedroom floor, it's the ringing in my ears when I'm alone, it's the lack of vibration on my phone. I cover up my ears, but truth comes through. I never knew. Expand a few model thoughts, chevron, right? Model thinking thoughts. Expand a few model thoughts, chevron, right? Model thinking thoughts. Expand a few model thoughts, chevron, right? Here are the lyrics for I Still Save Your Voice Notes. The song leans into a modern form of grief, holding on to the digital pieces of someone after they've left. It should feel intimate, obsessive and fragile. Title: I Still Save Your Voice Notes. You save your voice notes. I play them when the nights get cold, just to hear the stories that you told before you let the fire burn out. There's one where you were laughing at the rain, there's one where you were whispering my name. It's a ghost trapped inside of my phone. I still save your voice notes, so I don't feel so alone. There's a 10-second clip of you singing a song, off-key and happy when nothing was wrong, and one where you called just to say goodnight. I close my eyes and I swear it's alright. For a moment you're real, you're right here in the bed, not just a memory inside of my head, but the progress bar is the end of the line, and reality hits me one more time. I hover my thumb over delete, but that's a kind of death I can't repeat, so I locked a play it every day. Yeah, I play it every day. I still save your voice notes. Yeah, I play it every day. Still save your voice notes. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the table. I'm reading the news like I'm actually able to focus on something that isn't your ghost. I'm haunted by the things that I'm missing the most. It started so small, the change in your tone. A wall built of silence while we were alone. I didn't see the cracks starting to show. I didn't realize how much you let go. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a fire, just a slow burning out of a desperate desire. I didn't lose you all at once in a day. You just drifted like smoke, then you floated away. First was your smile, then the light in your eyes, then the I love yous turned into goodbyes. Now I'm standing in a room with a hollow increase, 'cause I didn't lose you, oh, I lost you in pieces. I found your blue sweater in the back of the hall. It still smells like the rain in the end of the fall, but the scent is just a shadow, it's thinning out too. Just another fragment, I'm losing of you. I forgot for a second the sound of your laugh. I'm looking for us in an old photograph, but the edges are frayed and the colors are gray. I'm watching the best of us wither away. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a fire, just a slow burning out of a desperate desire. I didn't lose you all at once in a day. You just drifted like smoke, then you floated away. First was your smile, then the light in your eyes, then the I love yous turned into goodbyes. Now I'm standing in a room with a hollow increase, 'cause I didn't lose you, oh, I lost you in pieces. I've never even seen, and now I'm trying to fit the puzzle back together, but the shapes have all changed with the change in the weather. I didn't lose you all at once in a day. You just drifted like smoke, then you floated away. First was your smile, then the light in your eyes, then the I love yous turned into goodbyes. Now I'm standing in a room with a hollow increase, 'cause I didn't lose you, oh, one piece at a time. Your hand leaving mine, one piece at a time, until you were gone. I'm just holding the scraps of a beautiful leaves. God, it hurts how I lost you. I lost you in pieces. Thinking darts expand of you. dots expand a view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking dots expand a view, model thoughts, chevron right. Model thinking dots expand a view, model thoughts, chevron right. Here are the lyrics for half a heart left awake. The concept the song focuses on the specific agony of insomnia caused by heartbreak. It explores the duality of wanting to rest and forget, but being, 'cause your body and mind are still conditioned to love the person who left tempo. Celeste type, you place your bait. It's just another place where I bury the secrets I keep. 'Cause the part of me that's irrational is drifting off, but the part of me that loves you is still soft. I'm a house divided, I'm a soul at the stake, lying here with half a heart left awake. Yeah, half of it is trying to let you go, but the other half is pulsing slow and low, waiting for a call that you'll never make, with only Model thinking nouns, expand a view. Model thoughts, Sharon right. Model thinking nouns, expand a view. Model thinking thoughts, expand a view. Model thoughts, Chevron right. Here are the lyrics we're crying in a room that isn't mine. The song explores the disorientation and loneliness of the immediate aftermath of a breakup. Specifically the first night sleeping on a friend's couch in a hotel tower. Close to be a part of our confessional. The shadows on the wall hit a different angle. The streetlights outside hum a different tone. I'm tangled in these sheets that smell like detergent, a brand I've never bought, a scent I've never known. My suitcase is exploded on the carpet like a bomb went off inside my life today. I'm staring at the door waiting for it to open, but I'm half the town and a broken heart away. And I keep reaching out my hand to find the warm spot where you used to sleep, but my fingers only find the cold, and the silence is too heavy to keep. I don't know this window, I don't know this view, I don't know who I am when I'm not with you. Everything is foreign, the dust and the design, and it hurts to be this lonely, crying in a room that isn't mine. I wonder if you're walking through the kitchen. Does the house feel bigger now that I am gone? Or are you sleeping soundly like nothing happened? While I'm awake and waiting for the dawn. There's a coffee stain on the nightstand here, a circle left by someone else's ghost. It's funny how we measure what we've lost by the little things that we miss the most. And I keep checking on my phone just to see if you have changed your mind, but the screen is dark and quiet, leaving everything we had behind. I don't know this window, I don't know this view, I don't know who I am when I'm not with you. Everything is foreign, the dust and the design, and it hurts to be this lonely, crying in a room that isn't mine. Home wasn't the pictures hanging in the hall. Home wasn't the roof or the paint upon the wall. Home was the way that you looked at me. Home was the one place I was safe to be. Now I'm just a stranger, I'm a guest in my own life, checking out before